Hello and welcome to this first episode of 5-in-1 Mayani Talks. Today we're discussing seed beads. 5 facts. Here we go with the first one. So seed beads are endlessly recyclable and reusable. They simply need to be harvested, which requires time, and then of course some imagination to rework them into something new, and skilled hands. They require no cutting, no melting, no refining, no shaping, no alteration of any kind. So they are incredibly eco-conscious. Fact number 2, most seed beads are made out of glass, which is simply soda, lime, ash and sand. And yes, sand does have something of an environmental impact, particularly in the construction industry. However, when it comes to seed beads, the quantity of sand that is used to create new seed beads on a global basis is fractional. And interestingly, there are many countries that actually are using recycled glass to create seed beads, making seed beads even more of an eco-conscious choice than they already were before. Fact number 3, seed beads have nothing of the ties that many gemstones have with human rights abuse, conflict financing, and also hugely destructive mining processes resulting in large-scale mass destruction of habitats. And those sort of processes are very common with gemstones like blood diamonds and also illegal, unethical emeralds and sapphires. Fact number 4. Seed beads have nowhere near the carbon footprint of gemstones. Gemstones involve a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy from the excavation process, the transportation, the cutting, the polishing, the certification. There are so many processes involved in preparing a gemstone for use in jewelry making that it is an incredibly energy intensive process, and seed beads simply are not. And 5th, and my final and perhaps favorite fact about seed beads, they are a beautiful way to challenge outdated traditional ideas of what luxury jewelry means. And of course, these ideas being largely Western ideas, yes, in actual fact, many cultures in Africa and across the Asian subcontinent, beads were actually, seed beads in particular, were what were used by everyone from royalty to members of highly influential members of society for their purposes of adornment. So it's actually only a very westernized concept for us to be using large amounts of gemstones and heavy amounts of precious metals in our jewelry. I hope you enjoyed today's 5-in-1 with me, Mega from Mayani Jewelry. If you do want to share with me, I would love to know what your thoughts are on today's 5 facts, whether you had a favorite, which one was your favorite, also whether you've learned something new today or already perhaps knew about seed beads. I would love to know in the comments below. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back again soon, and remember, because your jewelry should always be more than just an afterthought. Bye for now.